Here we have Brooklyn and Power Play starting off with their collected canter, making 5 strides in their line. Then we're planning a down transition to the walk and doing a turn on the forehand. This is something that we need a bit more work on, making sure that the aids are more correct for the movement. And once again, she has her collected canter coming into the line, getting another 5 strides. This time in the down transition, she's going into the walk and performing a turn on the haunches. This is a bit smoother than the turn on the forehand, but still needs a bit more work. And then once again, getting another 4 strides this time in the line. And then down transitioning to the trot and performing a leg yield to the left off of her right leg. Then she's picking up her right lead canter and coming back into the line, getting 4 strides again. And then planning that down transition, leg yielding right off of her left leg into the canter transition. Her canter transitions are smooth. The lateral work can definitely use some improvement. And here we're getting the 4 strides in the line again. It's easy for her to open up with him, getting the 4. And then performing the flying change. The change was great. She didn't have enough of her outside aids into the turn, so he did fall out. So here she got the 4 strides again. Once again, into the flying change. That was done very smoothly again. Now we have Brooklyn going large and opening up her stride around the ring. And she's going to be getting 3 strides in the line. Opening up on player can be a bit more difficult because he can tend to get a bit strong. Here you see she really had to push to get the 3. And then the lead change was a bit more exaggerated because he was a little bit too strong into it. This change was a bit more organized, but still a bit strong into it and not as balanced as it could be. Once again, she's coming back and then getting the 3 strides in the line. Here she rode really forward to get it. The left to right lead change was definitely a bit smoother than the previous one. And this change was a bit more organized as well. Now we have Brooklyn working on getting player a bit more organized and getting the 5 strides in the line, which is definitely a challenge with this horse, considering that once we've opened up, it's harder to get him to want to rock back and collect. This is something that even in the show ring, we were trying to work on, making sure he doesn't get too brave and not be able to come back when asked. There she performed a really clean change, and once again has that really collected canter coming into the line to ideally get that 5 strides again. And there she performed her 5 strides a lot smoother than the time before.